So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. So the ever-ready Jordi Alba looking to go full throttle from the outset as ever, Jim.
He'll have a very busy game as usual, Peter, constantly going up and down that flank. He's got the pace.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Law actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. South Korea have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's having a go! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
No, he's not getting past him there. The defender is not giving up on this. And here's Del Piero.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
So it is still 0-0. Looking tidy in possession here. Marquinhos cuts it out. And here's Foden. It's a searching pass. Mateus, a player so deservedly decorated with... And Del Piero! Del Piero, another ice-cool goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have our breakthrough. Del Piero! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Mateus. Del Piero is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Jordi Alba cuts out the pass. And that's a throw-in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Olise carries the ball down the right. Osimhen is onto this. That's good play. That's been drilled in.
Has been indicated.
Cherki, and he was quick to react. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please be reminded.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Oh, well played. Cherki. Del Piero. Foden looking to get on the end of this. Oh, that's fabulous. Drilled in low. Oh, he's been... And a chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Decent chance! He's got a goal! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
South Korea get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. South Korea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're set.
There's the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Barcelona suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
And it's Del Piero. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Del Piero. And it's Grimaldo. Looking for options for movement. Good ball, good take.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Can he get on the end of this? Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Marquinhos clears.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
2 added minutes has been
Now it's Olise. David Villa. And that has been cleared. And that's that. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Law voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona clearly came into this match
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van der Ven. This Dutchman is unusual.
Can he finish? Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Zico is there, and he can get that clear. Pullet plays it in. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And they're quick to get it back. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Belletti. And it's Zico. Mbappe is onto this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a cute ball. Pass somewhat off target. He is through here. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Looking to play him in. Now here's there's the header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Played into space out wide, and he was quick to react. He's picked his way through, and that's gone loose. Pele.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Baresi has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And now the breakaway. Bellingham. Looking for a runner. That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one, The execution of it, not
There will
quite
be
so.
1 minute
He
added
made it
time.
look a bit predictable.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And a quick
Would you
reminder
review the
that
first
parking
half?
in the
Well, it's
area
been
around
nothing
the
but
stadium is
frustration,
strictly forbidden.
really, Peter. I
Please
think
use
the team
parking
as a
provided
whole
by the club
has to
or
take
any
more
other paid
risks,
parking
but they
facilities
really
in the
need
area.
to up their quality too.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a searching pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Pedri.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, Messi gets great chance! Goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely...
Tries a shot! He's scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 67
Just
minutes
so calm
is
under pressure, and he managed
18,
to fashion a fine finish.
Ibrahimovic.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This to complete the turnaround. And they've turned it round. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
Goal! After 74 minutes is number 18, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13, Zico. Number 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
8,
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Mbappe.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Number 25.
Caught offside that time.
Substitutions taking place.
Bellingham. He is just caressing the ball. An instinctive delivery. Keeper has taken decisive action.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Pedri! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Now it's Pedri. Nice. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Vitinha can get it clear. Baresi. Nicely shaped ball.
Lexington can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
That is good alertness. Gattuso gets it away. And he's straight offside.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Baresi. Wan-Bissaka clears. And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
And a quick
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nerve.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Spread it left. Van Basten. Cafu. Can he get on the end of this? Looking for a runner. That's good vision. He's found a way through. Del Piero. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Van Basten! And we have our very first corner. Szoboszlai attempts a clearance. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Back into the middle. Oh, that's superb. A heavy challenge. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Now it's Batistuta. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Baresi has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Van Basten is standing over this one. Van Basten! Corner number 2 then. Up he goes! Oh, it rattles the bar! Szoboszlai tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. David Villa. That has been slung wide. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Baresi has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Swings in across, and he's there to clear it. Picked out brilliantly. Loose ball now, and there's a check. Great chance! It's in! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 22, well, coming on the field.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So we have our breakthrough.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Pinches it off him. Barcelona making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. It's gone out for a throw-in. Can he get it through? Del Piero gets flagged offside. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Villa. David Villa! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's Del Piero. Baresi is the guilty party there. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Boy, a very special birthday.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal.
And he shoots! Oh, this looks sharp. Van Basten. The muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Del Piero. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Great ball if he can get there. Van Basten picks it up out wide. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Batistuta looking to play it into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Brilliant save from Alisson! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution.
So, third corner of the game. And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. And that should get the job done. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi, and Messi!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Nicely weighted ball. Rodri. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rodri. Could be danger here. He's got away. And he's well. And the finish! Goal at his feet, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. So what can they make of this? It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Costa Curta. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. They're up to 5 corners now. Alisson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Costa Curta. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's well spotted.
Added time.
And he's gone direct here. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Mbappe shoots! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually
A quick
unavoidable.
reminder today that smoking is only
Any
allowed
reflections
in
on what
areas
you've
shown
seen,
on
Jim?
this map.
Well, there
Thank
was
you
a
for your
distinct lack of
cooperation.
clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations.
Shot a goal! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
David Villa.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Law. Rodri. Out to the right. Aimed beyond the defence. Soboslai. He's on it, takes a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And claimed it back swiftly. Well, that pass isn't the best.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
David Villa. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Rijkaard. Oh, nicely intercepted. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And he's on his way! Look at the tries a shot! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Baresi is the guilty party there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Baresi. That's a sharp pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Otto with the clearance. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. It's out for a goal kick. Rodri is there, and he can pick it up. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Soboslai. Knocks it into space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He's shifting through the gears here. Quick look, then plays it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence.
Oh, great header!
Minutes has been indicated.
Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Lowe may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
And this is Neymar, and he's managed to get... And the finish! Big moment! Massive goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement. And the whistle goes for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Vitinha. Oh, really good feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's there to make the challenge. Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though.
Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
David Villa. Fiore has a shot! Oh, that is very close.
Fiore brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Cannavaro does really well there, he is strong. Ball's played through, now it's Del Piero. He has found a way through. And he shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
He's had it taken off him. That's good running with the ball. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Vitinha defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Fiore. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rodri. He's found a way through. Driving on and making good progress. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Driving forward. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Saliba has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's gone for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Looking for the run, thinks about the shot. Lovely feet. Oh, that's fabulous. Very nicely done. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Pelé looking to play it into the box.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's at the end. Barcelona can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Everybody, and please join me in wishing
Your final
a
thoughts,
happy
Jim?
wedding
Well, the
anniversary
surprise for
one of
me
our
was
fan
seeing a
club
team
members.
look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Now it's Pelé. He has found the way through.
Oh, robust challenge.
Chiesa. David Villa. That has been cut short. Roberto. Koeman. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's... Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Now it's Villa. David Villa!
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Del Piero is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And it's Koeman.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. It's anyone's ball now. Baresi tries to clear. And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Van Basten.
Paris Saint-Germain really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And this is Del Piero. Decent chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Baresi cuts out the pass, and it's Van Basten. Now it's Del Piero. That is a great pick out. And this is Pele, it's Pele!
Has been indicated.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. There's the header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now it's Chiesa. And there is the half-time whistle. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Paris Saint-Germain go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. That gets things going for the second half. Koeman.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very...
Szoboszlai! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Saliba with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get on the end of this? And he's intervened well there. And he gets rid in a hurry. That is good alertness. Now it's Van Basten. Great ball and the shot! Sticks it away! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai finds himself offside. Baresi. Paris Saint-Germain suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
He's going for goal! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Del Piero with a real chance here.
Well, he may well be lining up the knuckleball here. It is a specialty.
Del Piero! That was travelling. Cruyff picks it up from the goal kick. And
And that's been won straight back. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Now it's Chiesa. Plays a sharp little ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Dixon. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Park Ji-sung.
Spread neatly.
Abiati with the clearance. It's Van Basten! They've done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Somersley!
And the ball's come loose here. That's going to go a long way. Now, can they get him away?
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the referee brings it to a close.
A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all the
welcome
ingredients
to
for a
today's
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride.
Del Piero! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
It's Zico!
Incoming delivery. And he can clear it away. Looking for a runner.
And this is Zico.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Iniesta. The ball has bounced loose now. Looking to play him in. Oh, played right into his path.
Face to face with the keeper. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Yellow or red? It is red.
Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Bale! Oh, it's in! Oh, that is a bit special.
Look, it goes against your pride and your professionalism to admit when something's too good, but that was just unstoppable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now there's a fine...
Zico! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now it's Zico. Played with finesse. Thinks about the shot. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Quick look, then he gets big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, good take in a good area. Cross needs to be good.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, there's a probing ball. Beckenbauer. That's been cut out, well played. Cannavaro, spread neatly, and he's picked it up out wide. That's very neat.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bale tries making a foray down the right. Bale, and he's managed to get free. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Just a quick reminder
Some
today,
first half
please
thoughts?
refrain from
Barcelona
talking outside
have done
this
well
stage
to
of
this
the game.
point.
Thank
At
you very much
times
for
I
your
find
cooperation.
myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, they might just hold out.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. There's the start of the second half. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, it's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Sticks it away! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Now it's Zico, aimed beyond the defence. That has been cut short. Zico is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro, and it's Del Piero. It's a searching pass. Kukçu is there, and he can get that clear. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Del Piero. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's found the way through. And it's a corner, and we have our very first corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
McAllister. So, Jim, is that the manager telling... Goes for the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
It's their second corner of the game. Now it's Bale. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Iniesta gets into some space.
A header!
Koundé
Takes a shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to...
Great chance!
It's loose now, and they want to...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Shapes to shoot!
They want to be quick to recover this. Now, can they get him away? And he's quick to get it clear again. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Del Piero picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Put any litter in the bins provided.
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome
Gorgeous,
to today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
I think in Christian Abbiati, you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah, well, on the international scene, he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
Well, he has, but regardless of all of that, you just have to look at what he's achieved.
A great shot stopper, very decisive and quick in one-on-ones, and...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found a way through. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Threads one in. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And Hullet! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. David Villa. Well, this is a terrific run. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Wan-Bissaka spots it and intercepts. And it's Griezmann. Van Basten. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And that has been slung wide. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. It's anyone's ball now. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Pelé. Oh, well played. And now they can clear their lines. It's gone out for a throw-in. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. Pelé. Now it's Ibrahimovic. David Villa, chance here to counter. Oh, good ball! Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cannavaro cuts out the pass.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet. Bullet! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Griezmann, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? David Villa. Roberto. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he was quick to react. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Van Basten. Number 21.
And we're off again.
David Villa.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Pele must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
And he's got the beating of his man. And he thumps it clear. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. Nicely aimed pass. Tries to pass it through. And here's the chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. Cannavaro. Oh, what a mistake! And he's running through. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And it's hoisted clear. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Very nicely done. Mateus. Now that is tidy, really tidy. Over to the left. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Bellingham. Good ball, good take. Oh, right place, right time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. That is a crunching tackle. And that was very necessary. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's found a way past. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Cannavaro is there to clear.
Paris Saint-Germain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Cruyff. Koeman. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. And Cruyff! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game.
13, Park Ji-sung. Coming on the field, number 7, Pedri. Number 47, Phil Foden.
Baresi gets it away. It'll be a throw-in. Otto tries a cross.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Ibrahimovic! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Taken back almost at once.
There will be 3 minutes.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. The ball has bounced loose now. That'll be a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Dennis Law. Coming on the field is number 11, Messi.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He's got away, crossed into the middle. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping. Well, added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
And the counter is on. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Szoboszlai. And a great chance! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Galatasaray are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Batistuta, good ball, good take. Tries to play it through, and he shoots! No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Good chance here! Oh, taken with style! And they're back in front! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's a good ball out wide. Oh, they can break here. Cannavaro looking to hit the byline here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now he's got space here. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's heaved it away. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that was vital. Pele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he was quick to react. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that was very necessary. What a throw in. Ambitious ball here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
DiMarco. Oh, such a clever touch. Baresi can get it clear. Szoboszlai. Now it's Griezmann. Drives it in. A header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the first half is done. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitution on the field, number 10, Pele. Coming on the field is number 21.
And the second half gets underway.
Substitution.
Albert Ferrer. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's DiMarco. David Villa. Cannavaro. Can he get on the end of this? Brzezinski. Robertson. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Villa. Del Piero. And he's straight offside. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Pressing high and with purpose. Odo. Now Van Dijk. And here's Batistuta. And it's Bellingham. And he's forced to go back. Albert Ferrer. For Joelinton. That's an imaginative pass. Van Dijk cuts it out. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's got the beating of his man. And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta is offering a right smile there.
Across. Tries a shot! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Corner number 2 then. Otto. He's having a go! So close to drawing level.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
So, third corner of the game. DiMarco plays it short. Abbiati. Gently done.
Galatasaray really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Law, he's got away. He slings it, goes for a shot! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
David Villa!
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Added time.
Galatasaray could have here their final chance. They've played it short. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Robertson. Nice looking ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is that. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Del Piero claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
To make sure to put any litter in the bins.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture.
Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And it's Szoboszlai. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Rijkaard going full steam down the flank. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. He won't be happy with that one. Rijkaard, he's beaten the last man. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, it's quite simple, they have the best man for the job on it.
Fallen! And that should get the job done. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Pedri, well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And we have our very first corner. Mateus goes Del Piero!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Szoboszlai tries a shot! It's bounced back off the post! And that has left him in a heap. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. So we're still where we started right now. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Baresi goes sliding in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's through, now is he in? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, they've got it again. Matches Nunes is the guilty party there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, what has happened here? And he's lost his man here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Baresi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nuno Mendes. And he's away. Knocks it into space. That's a sharp pass. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bale. And it's Del Piero. Now this could be a chance. And here's Szoboszlai. Del Piero is flagged offside. Now it's Del Piero, pinches it off him. Baresi takes control of it and he's on the move. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He is just caressing the ball. He came in hard, very hard. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. So this the chance to fire his team in front. That is some save from Khan. And that's a poor pen.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Bale! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Forlan.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Can he spark a counter here? And it's Szoboszlai. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Madrid are down to 10 men. Baresi. Oh, just skip Vinicius Junior. He can get that clear. It'll be a throw-in. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution on the field, number 6, Pedrin. Coming on the field is number 21, Makalele.
Here we go again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh no, what has happened here? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's managed to get free. Some good work on the right flank here. Bernardo Silva gets flagged offside. And that has left him in a heap. Musiala concedes a free kick for that. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Barcelona now find themselves down to 9 men. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nuno Mendes. No outsmarting him this time. He's found the way through. Fallen! Oh, it's in! And that might well be that! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
It's their second corner of the game.